What's going on, family? This is your boy, DJ OD, a.k.a. Dr. Mitchell, and welcome to a special edition of the Day 31 podcast, as I am normally here with my host, the Deke. But today, this is a special edition because we have our gentleman from the Man Talk Summer Academy. Now, for those of you all that aren't familiar, Man Talk, this is our first year where we are launching this initiative for our middle school boys who are here for the week, July 17th through the 21st, and we are trying to expose them to various different things spiritually, academically, socially, vocationally. And today we are talking about the importance of a team for us to accomplish the things that we want to do. And so as we do our Day 31 podcast, it takes a team. And I've got a team of all of our young men who are here for our Man Talk Summer Academy. They each have their roles to play today. And so we are going to produce a special edition of the podcast. I hope that you will share it with somebody. I hope that you will let us know how we did. And I'm excited to be here with them. So we've got several folks, but I wanna talk first with the senior statesman of our Man Talk experience, a brother by the name of Zion. Zion, say what's up to the people.
What's up?
Now, Zion, tell everybody where you go to school, what grades you're going into, all that good stuff. Tell them.
I go to school at Moody Middle School on Woodman Road. It's in Henrico, Virginia. I'm going to 8th grade. I'm 13 years old.
All right, 13 years old. So we want to talk about school because they're out of school for the summer. Now, Zion, we talked a little bit about this downstairs. One of the main issues at school for you all is this thing about the cell phone. Now, when I was in school, we had our cell phones, but they weren't as popping as what you guys got going on. We couldn't play games and all that kind of stuff, so it wasn't really an issue. But now they're talking about banning cell phones at school. Now, tell me your take. Should cell phones be banned at school?
I think it should and it shouldn't. It should because, say it's a fight, people gonna record the fight and then they gonna spread it to the whole school. They gonna send the video out. And then you should have your phone because what if it's an emergency? What if you gotta call your parents? Yeah, that's what I think about.
So I never understood this thing about pulling out when it's a fight. Why don't y'all just jump in and help one another in the fight? Why you got to pull it out?
I don't know. People just like something entertaining to watch.
Something entertaining to watch. So we become our own entertainment. I see that. I guess it is different. I can see the arguments from both sides. I can see the argument for you need it because I guess when I was in school we had pay phones. I don't know if y'all got pay phones in school anymore. No, probably not. We could pay on the phone and call our folks. But I also think it can be a distraction during class. Have you ever been distracted with your phone, got called out?
I've been distracted on my phone, but I've never got called out. Necessarily.
All right, cool. If you could change one other thing that would make school better for you, what would that thing be and why?
Fights.
You want more or less?
Next topic.
Have mercy. Y'all show some love to my boy Zion. He's in the building live and direct. All right. So we talked about a little bit about school and the need for us to look at whether or not cell phones are a thing that we need to have in school. Another thing we talked about this morning was homework. Now, homework is a classic. It's a staple in the educational system. But I got at least one little brother who has an opinion about it. He wants to share. Savion is on the program. Come on, Savion, come talk to us, man. Tell everybody who you are, where you go to school, what grade you going into.
Hello, my name is Savion, and I go to school at John Roth Middle School in Richmond, Virginia. And so I think homework should be banned from school because if you really think about it, we have to do almost about 10, 20, 15 assignments per day. So me personally, when I have to get home, right, I have to do all of that, like about 5 packets of homework, something like that. After that,
So you feel like part of the reason why homework should be banned at school is because you are already doing too much work.
Yeah.
You talking about work at school and then they have to go home and do, what'd you say, 15 pages?
Not 5 or 10, something like that.
All right. So the amount of work that you have to do during the day at school, combining that with the amount of work that they send home with you is just too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much. So go ahead.
Because if you really think about it, when we get home, what's the whole point? Because we're not gonna get no extra credit or anything off it.
True. But maybe the idea is that you won't waste the whole time playing Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite.
What you play?
I play COD and GTA.
All right, cool. I got it. You said you wanted to read something to us. What did you want to read to help? You good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, man, thank you for being on the program. Let's show our boys some love. Young Savion. All right. We are going to shift a little bit to our sports segment. We've talked about school. Now, our young men wanted to talk a little bit about sports. And I got with me, Brother Jamil is with us today. Say hello to the people, man.
What's up?
Now, Jamil, tell them where you go to school. Tell them what grade you're going into, all that good stuff.
I'll be attending John Rolfe, and I'll be going to 6th grade.
All right, 6th grade in the building. All right. So one of the things we talked about at sports, we are basketball fans, football fans here at Man Talk. But one of the debates is always, Michael Jordan versus LeBron. I know that's it's an old and a popular debate. But I said for you all's generation, many of you all didn't really get to see Michael Jordan in your prime. So it's probably not a fair argument. But we can debate about who's had the most influence on the game with the two current, I think, most iconic people out of this generation of basketball players. So you have LeBron James, and you got Steph Curry. What's your take on who has had the most impact, LeBron or Steph?
Me personally, I think Stephen Curry has had the most impact on the NBA because with Stephen Curry, the game has changed over a period of time with just shooting threes, not all around three level score, just a one level score, just shooting threes.
So even though Bron is he is the all-time leading scorer in the league, you would still say, and I think Bron before, a few seasons ago was a all-time defensive kind of player. You would say just Steph's shooting alone has had more impact on the game than that.
Yes, because his shooting has had an impact on kids and going to their games and just not just like throwing up threes, but getting around the court and spreading the floor and getting open for your shot.
So I guess the way that the game is spaced out now, and we even talked about this morning in our Bible study time, like Wemby, who's the number 1 draft pick, is shooting threes. And I know we didn't see a lot of 7'5" guys shooting threes when I was learning to play ball. So I can definitely see the impact of Steph on the game. I definitely think he's a transformative player. So I'm going to give you that one today. Any last words on that before we switch to the next topic? Anything else you want to give the people?
Nah, I'm good. Y'all have a great day.
All right. Y'all clap it up one more time for my man, Jamil. All right. My last co-host of the day is a young man who is no stranger to 31st Street Baptist Church. In fact, he is a Cub Scout here, a Boy Scout here. And I want to introduce him. Brother Chance is on the mic. Brother Chance, what's going on, man?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. All right, Chance, we want to talk a little bit about you are new to Man Talk. This is our first year of Man Talk, but you're not new to being around the church. Tell us a little bit about your experience in the scouting program, what you love about it, what you would change. Don't get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, it's been really nice and stuff. And I think it should be like way more fun than it already is. Or like way less fun.
You think y'all should have less fun at scouting, or?
No, I think we should have like we have some fun one day and then we actually do real scouting things like fishing and stuff the other day or later that day.
What are some of the scouting things that you have learned that you call those real scouting things that you've enjoyed the most?
Fishing.
That's all right. All right, so we got fishing is one. And maybe if there are things that you would want to do, what are some things that maybe you would like to see done that you haven't done yet?
Definitely like going to more places and stuff.
Okay, so a few more trips. Any final words that you want to give to the folks before we close out this segment?
Have a good day, so we can also have a good afternoon.
All right, that sounds good. Chance, you didn't get to tell the people where you're going to school, what year you're going into.
Oh yeah, I'm going to 6th grade in John Raw.
All right, thank you, sir. One more time, y'all clap it up for Chance. All right, family, we are shutting down this episode of our special edition Day 31 podcast. Again, part of this assignment that we're doing today is to show that it takes a team to do things. So I want to shout out the team behind the scenes. We have James, who is on camera 1. We've got Markel on camera 2 today. We've got our guy Khalil, who is on the audio board. We've got Trey, who is on the headphones, making sure that we sound crispy and good for you. And we've got our fearless producer, Stefan, who is running the 1, 2, 3s, cut, camera, action, all that kind of stuff. It really does take partners to do the work that we want to do. So I want to thank you all for listening to this special edition. I want you all to continue to support and celebrate these young men. Pray for us as we go through this week together. I'm excited about this first edition of Man Talk RVA, and I hope that you will continue to support the work. We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Until next time, peace.